All right. As far as this week, today I'm going to finish going over the test. After I go over the test, I'm going to let y'all go because I'm going to try to spread this out. Friday, I'm going to be attending a conference in Atlanta, so I'm trying to spread this out so that way you'll just be working on your homework and your test on Friday. Everybody with me? Okay, so that means that I'm going to see if I go too fast, then I need to cover new material, and I don't want to do that because I'm not going to be here Friday. And my alternative is to teach you from Atlanta, which I could do from a hotel room with a Word document, or I would create a video in here and make y'all watch it and then give y'all homework, asking you questions, and I just don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is today I'm going to finish the test today. I'm going to leave your test open, not your test, your homework open till Monday. Homework open until Monday. What's Monday? Somebody tell me what the date is. The 10th?
The 10th, yeah.
Okay, Monday, I want you to that's going to be the last day, midnight Monday, for your homework, and probably your test will shut off that Wednesday or something, okay? So that way you can send questions for those of you that hadn't finished your homework. So Friday, as far as I'm concerned, my hour that you're with me, you can stay home and work on homework and do the test. Or you can work on it on the weekend. Does anybody have any questions about that?
The homework is up to 10.1?
Yes. Outline. On outline, Unit 1. All right, who's got questions about today, Wednesday? Okay, Wednesday, if you send questions, I will go over questions. Write that down. If you don't send questions, then I'm going to start new material, and then you just work on the test Friday and the homework. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So Wednesday, I could go over Unit 2 material, which is the start of algebra, which most of you should probably know. Okay? Any questions on this?
So is the test due by
I'll
next week?
assign the test. If I did I put the dates on the test Wednesday or Friday last week? I don't think I did I?
It says Hubert's Unit 1 test due February 7th.
Okay, when's February 7th? No, that's not right. I will finish the test today, and I'll put the dates on everything. That's the way I do things. I didn't mean to cut you off, but whenever I finish the test, it's when I put the dates on everything. I don't know why it's got the 7th. I guess I might have put it on there just because of that.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Okay, thank you. No, I'm not fussing at you. So let's go ahead and finish the test, and hopefully everybody will have your questions answered after that. I had it pulled up, but then I had to go back, and it's a long story. I had to do something for a student. So let me pull it back up. Math 155. And also, let me remind you that Unit 3, you should be working on by yourself. Okay? When you go to Unit 3, there should be a test open for Unit 3 that you can take in the homework, I think. Let me look right quick. When you pull up your assignments, you should see a Unit 3 test. Well, it ain't up. I thought I put... Okay, forget it. Unit 3 is, I think, 7 and 8. I think it's 7 and 8. Which is one of those things I just tell y'all to start doing, because 7 and 8 is, this is a square. This is a parallelogram. This is a circle. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to insult your intelligence. So if you get bored and you want to work on some stuff, 8 and 9, 7 and 8. There it is, 7 and 8. 7 and 8 you can work on, because I will post. I don't know why that test is not posted. I'll post that later, but you can take that anytime. You should. But anyway, I'm going to go to the assignments and we'll pull it up and finish the test. Y'all let me know if we've covered the. I don't know if it's going to cover problems that we covered Friday or not. So let's go to preview. And here's what the test looks like. Of course, I think we did one like this, or that's real simple. I should take that one off. But convert the mixed number to an improper fraction, 23 over 4. And you click that and you check. Now, of course, I don't have check answer on your test. You don't check the answer. We're just checking it to make sure I know what I'm doing, okay? So I'm incorrect. 5 times 4 is 23 over 4. Is that not right?
You picked the wrong one.
Oh, I picked the wrong one. Oh, sorry. There we go. All right. Next. So that's, I think we did a conversion, but I can't remember what it was, but I don't think we've covered one like that. We may have, I don't know. Did we do a multiplication Friday? I don't know. Somebody asked me. Somebody tell me. No. I don't speak mumble. All right. What's the negative times a positive? Negative, so your answer is going to be a negative. And 7 over 9 is A. So that's 1. I don't know. Large waterfall. Yeah, this is one that we got wrong because I think I messed up 1 decimal point. But I knew I got it wrong before I did it. So that don't count. A large waterfall is managed so that the minimum blah, blah, blah per second. So let's do this one. And the reason I want to do this one, even though I've done it, is because y'all need the what? Practice, because some of y'all don't believe in practice. But if I make y'all do it, hopefully something will stick. So 1.9 times 10 to the 5th cubic feet of water over 1 what? Second. And that comes from that right there. Find the minimum amount of water that will flow over in a 24-hour period. Well, there's 60 seconds in what? 1 minute. And then there's 60 minutes in what? 1 hour. And there's 24 hours in a what? Day. And take our handy dandy red pen. Hours cancel. Minutes cancel. Seconds cancel. And you're left with cubic feet per day. Now let's change everything into scientific notation. 1.9 times 10 to the 5th times 6.0 times 10 to the 1st times 6.0 times 10 to the 1st times 2.4 times 10 to the 1st. And while I'm doing, I'll add the 5 plus what's 10 to the 8. Somebody take 1.9 times 6.0 times 6.0 times 2.4 and tell me what you get. Just shout it out whenever. Okay. It shouldn't take that long to do it on a calculator. 1.9 times 36 times 2.4. Will somebody please do it for me?
it 164.16?
Okay, did everybody get that?
Yes, sir.
164 point what?
16.
Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir.
And half of y'all haven't even got a calculator. Y'all just saying yeah. That way, when Hubert gets it wrong, we can say, yeah, man, you got it wrong. Y'all sure? Because 36, I'm making sure because last time we didn't get that. I just want to make
sure. Again, say what I was supposed to multiply again.
Well, it's right there in front of you. 1.9 times 6.0 times 6.0 times 2.4.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Now maybe it's just a different problem. And we got to move it 1, 2. So that's 1.6416 times 10 to the 8 blank 2. And we need to move this to the right to get it back the way it was. So that's a plus. So our final answer is 1.6416 times 10 to the 10th power. And that's a BA number. That's why they say use scientific notation. And it says, does it say round? Doesn't say round. So we're probably going to get it wrong because they don't tell us where to round to. I'm going to go 1.646. So let's type it in. 1.6416 times shift 8, 10, shift 7, no, shift 8, no, shift 6, I suck, and 10. And we feel good about ourselves. Where's check?
8.
Okay? So I'll leave that on the board for a couple of seconds, so that way you can, for the one person that watches the video, they can pause it and watch it and make sure. Okay, there. All right, next one. Let me erase this so y'all can see it. Oh, that's another one I should take off the test, shouldn't I?
No.
Somebody will get it wrong. You owe somebody $6, you owe somebody $3. How much you owe them?
9.
Okay, everybody should get that one. That's another gimme. I got too many gimmies on this test. Only one that's got United States in front of it. All right, there's a good question. I'll draw it bigger. That's a division symbol. It looks like a division symbol. You can see a little bit of distinction between the division symbol and the plus symbol. You see that? It's kind of hard on this screen, but on your computer monitor or your computer laptop screen, you'll be able to tell the difference. That's 9/7 divided by 9/8 plus 3/8. God, they even give you a common denominator. I'm going to have to change these questions. 9/7. Y'all supposed to all be saying, no, don't change them. No. But no, y'all not going to communicate. Y'all just going to sit there like a winged on pickle. 9 plus 3 is what? 12 over 8. And what happens when you divide by a fraction? You multiply by the reciprocal, Hubert. That's right, class. Y'all suck. All right. 3 will go into 9 how many times? 3 will go into 12. 4 will go into 8. So 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. And you should feel good about yourself. A as an alpha. No, don't communicate with me. That's fine. What is it with y'all? Y'all hate me or what?
No, I don't want to miss anything.
No, sir.
Y'all don't want to miss anything. Okay, that's a good excuse.
Right.
Okay. Oh, there's one. I don't know if we did one like that, did we? Yes or no? That's all right. Forget it.
I think so.
I'm just going to quit asking y'all
Yes, sir.
things.
I believe so.
I'm going to start teaching like y'all answer questions. 1.6 times 10 to the 5th divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all check me. Them zeros look like they're going together. Well, hold on. 160,000. I know I'll get somebody. I can't see. 0.00004. Y'all check me. 4.0 times 10. I think I said 5, didn't I? To the 5th. Be a negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1.6, 4.0 times 10 to the 5 minus, so that's going to be 10 to the 10th power. Somebody take your handy dandy calculator and divide 1.6 by 4. It's going to be 0.4. Divide $1.60 into 4 equal parts. 0.4 cents. Yeah, thank you. And that'll be one place there. 4.0 times 10 to the 10 blank 1. And we move this in our head left. So our final answer is 4.0 times 10 to the 9th. Now I guarantee you somebody got, first of all, somebody got 10 to the 0 because they didn't put it in parentheses because they don't need the parentheses. So they got 0 here, and 10 to the 0 is wrong, so you don't know what you're doing. And then here, you put a plus there, and that's wrong, and you get 10 to the 11th, and that's wrong. So the correct answer is 10 to the 9th, which is bravo. Now, I'm just telling you this, so don't raise your hand and say, he's talking about me. If you got one of those, then you either need to start using the parentheses or you need to be using a different method because your method ain't what? Ain't working. Next. Oh, I got it right, so that means if you got those two, then you didn't get it right. Next. What happens when you get a 0, or I'm sorry, if you don't do a homework assignment or a test, what goes in place of it? A shiny nickel. No, a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy. Second most missed bonus question. Don't ask me how. I don't know. Why do you not ask for extra points at the end of the semester?
D. D.
D is in Delta. Thank you. In order to pass a resolution on a village board, okay, board, that's not a 2x4, okay? On a village board, that's like a committee. 2/3 of the members must approve. If there are 12 members, how many members must vote? 2/3 of 12 is what number? Write that down. You change this into a sentence problem. 2/3 of 12 is what number? Now, instead of, you could say, okay, 2/3 of 12. 2/3 is like 67% or, 67% of 12. So you could put the 2/3, over, or you could just say 2/3 of 12 of means multiplication. So 2/3 times 12 over 1. 3 will go into 3 one time. 3 will go into 12 how many times? What's 4 times 2?
8.
So that's Charlie.
Will comment.
Next. Oh, I didn't check it. I'm sorry. I need to check it because y'all think I'm crazy. There you go. Perform the indicated operation. You don't need a calculator to do this one. If you need a calculator to do this one, then you're one of them people that can't make change and spell race car backwards. There's people right now spelling race car backwards. So. All right, here we go. What's 49 divided by 7?
7.
7. Thank you for articulating and, appreciate that. 10 to the 5 minus 8. What's 10 to the 5 minus 8? 10 to the what? Not third. Negative third power. Now, what does the direction say? Answer is in what? So I've got to write 7.0 right here, and then 1, 2, 3. 0.007. Dang old 007. You reckon somebody was trying to be funny there? Some math geek. 007, bravo. There are people wondering right now where I'm coming up with all these names. It's called the NATO alphabet. That's why. It's your parents' fault. Actually, that's your school's fault. One of those, oh, well, if you teach you that kind of stuff, that would be terrible. I'm sorry. I shouldn't teach you that stuff. Now you go home and tell your parents I'm a terrorist. All right. The graph shows the percent of employees who take time off, blah, 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 blah. You have 8,230 employees. How many miss 1 and 2 days a year? So that would be point what? Who missed 1 and 2 days per year? 24%. So that's going to be point. No, I can't even try that. That mouse is so messed up. So that's going to be 0.24. I don't think we had one of these on the test the other day. 0.24 times what number? That's the only number you got. Now let's see. 10%. I'm trying to do this in my head. 10% would be 823. 20% would be 1646. 1646. 1% would be 8230. 8230 times 4. 8230. 4, 0, 12, 9, 32. 32, 329. 19,675. Somebody check my math. What'd y'all come out with?
75.2.
75. Okay, I'm going to ask again. What did y'all come up with? Oh, 1975. I only heard 75.2 is what I heard. Okay, I'm not going to use a 2. Why? Because there ain't no such thing as point blank people. So either you're going to round up or round down. So 1975. I feel good about myself. If your overall grade one day has decreased from several days ago, what has happened? Bravo is a good answer, but it's not the answer. So it's not alpha or delta, so that means it's got to be Charlie. like talking to a wall. Do y'all do this with all your classes?
Yes. Pretty much.
Why do y'all do it? I mean, is it because you're conditioned? Because your other teachers are weaned on a pickle? Is that what it is? Okay, I'm not weaned on a pickle. I thought I established that several weeks ago. But y'all are going to continue to be weaned on a pickle. Okay. Thank you. 5.2 times 1.3 times 10 to the 9th plus a negative 5. Somebody multiply 5.2 times 1.3 for me. I'm sorry, what? 6.76. Times, what's 9 minus 5?
4.
So your answer is 6.76 times 10 to the 4th. Make sure you use what I use, okay? 6.76, shift 8, 10, shift 6 to the 4th power. Please do not use what you want to use. Because what will happen? You'll get it wrong. If you put an X in there, you're going to get it wrong. Next. There's the one we did the other day. One like it. Lowest terms. This one is one that if you miss it, you don't what? You don't tell anybody. You know it's not A. Why is it not A? Well, and they didn't even use the right numbers. They decreased it. So that's not right. Why would you pick D? That's not, don't sneeze while I'm talking. All right, not D, that was a joke. All right, so it's got to be B, Bravo, or Charlie. Well, I know that 150 will not reduce down to 31. It may. But I have a feeling it's probably C. But go ahead and work with it. I know 5 will go into 150. I know 10 will go into 150, but 10 won't go into 186. So I'm going to do it with 2s. 2 is a good number. Why? Because 2 will go into anything that's even. So I'm going to take 186 and 150, and I'm going to divide by 2 over 2, which is 1. And that's going to give me 90, what, 3 over what? 75? Yes or no?
Yep. Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to divide by 3, because I know 3 will go into 15 and 3 will go into 3. So let's see, divide by 3 over 3. Okay, whatever. And that's going to give us 31 over, how many times will 3 go into 75? Now, how do I know that that's it? What number tells me that I'm doing?
31.
31, it's prime. Please don't let me pick the wrong one again. So if you pick A and D, don't tell anybody. Oh, here's the number 1 most missed bonus question. This is what we did the last class the other day. Okay, y'all might have not have got it after class, but why is the only answer alpha?
If they equal 100.
Because
Everybody
it's the
picks
only
30, 30.
one that adds up to 100.
Thank you. Yes, you're right. All right, y'all try that one. I'm going to let y'all try it. I'm going to write it on the board where you can see it. $25.6 times 10 to the 7th over 8 times 10 to the 5th. And now 10 to the 7th minus 5 right there. Somebody take your calculator and divide 25.6 by 8. What do you get? 3.2. And that's 3.2 times 10 to the 2nd. Now they may ask you to write it as a decimal. They do. Look at here. Read the what? Read the directions. So that's going to be what? 1, 2, 320. And we feel good about ourselves. Next. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I gave y'all one of these. I need to go back through and revise this test, don't I?
No,
Sure.
good.
You owe somebody $3. You give them $1. How much do you still owe them?
$2.
Still owe 2. They use number line. I use money. Nobody in here ever thinks of walking around with a number line in their head. But how many of you walk around think about money when you're at a store or when you buying something? You think about money.
I think about this.
I don't want to say that because somebody will get offended. But what's the 2 most important things in our lives?
Number lines and
No. The 2 most important things in our lives is time and what? Money. And one we have no control over. Even though some people try, it's really sad. If you have incomplete assignments, Hubert puts a 0 in for the grade. This was DA that asked, I didn't know you got a 0. What does it do to your grade? Yes, good job. What should you do? What should a student do if something happens and you're out of class for a while? You wait until after grade turn in and tell me that you missed a test because you were out. That's what you do. These are actual questions. If it's not a handout question, it's actual questions that students asked me at the end of the semester. Of course, they knew it. Do you think they were just trying to get over it? Yes. And I told them. I didn't even reply. Usually, if they call me, I'll just say that's not valid, and I'll hang up. In June 2010, the population of a large country was 305.3 million. That's 305, 300, 1,000. 3 zeros. And the population of the world was 6.42. Blah, 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 blah. It tells you right here what to do. Divide the country's population by the what? So go ahead and do that. I'm going to let y'all do it. We did one like this in class. Did we do one like this with the test Friday? Anybody look and see? Oh, cold coffee is nasty. Maybe I should just drink the vodka now. I've already got half of it gone. Actually, I hate cold vodka. Bourbon is my choice drink, but tequila is my drink that if I don't know what's going to happen the next day, I drink tequila. Or if I don't know what's going to happen the next few hours. Tequila is a strange drink. I believe that, what is it, guava? I believe that plant is from Mars or somewhere. I think it's from aliens. because of the tequila, what it makes people do.
Agave.
Agave, that's it. Yeah, it grows underground, looks like a big potato, but it's a little big pineapple. I think it's from dang old aliens. All right, here we go. Let's see. It says divide the country's population, 305,300,000, divided by 6,420,000,000. Of course, that's 6 billion. There we go. Now, we could go ahead and knock some of this out. We could knock 3 zeros out real easy, couldn't we? We could knock 5 zeros out. And now we've got 3.053 times 10 to the what? Third? 1, 2, 3. Over 6.420 times 10 to the, wait a minute, 2 zeros, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give us, somebody take 3.053 and divide by 6.42. You don't need those 2 zeros. And tell me what you get. Times 10. What's 3 minus 4? -1. Tell me what you get with 3.053 divided by 6.42. Okay, I'll wait until y'all do that because, or we could go over here and we could change it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3.053 times 10 to the 8th divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6.420 times 10 to the 9th. 10 to the 8 minus 9 is 10 to the what? Oh my, look at there. We got the same answer. And then what's 3.053 divided by 6.420?
47.
I'm sorry, what?
0.47, like 55.
Okay. Did everybody get that?
Yes, sir.
0.4755. Well, that's not right because we've got, it says right in decimal mode. So first of all, we got to get the scientific mode. So that'd be 4.755 times 10 to the -1 blank 1. And we got to move this to the left. So that would be a negative. No call. 4.755 times 10 to the -2. And that would move it 12.04755. Now what does it say round to? Round to the nearest thousandth. So that'll be 0.048. .048. It's a miracle. So you can do it either way. You get the same answer. You can knock out the zeros, or you can not knock out the zeros. Oh my gosh, another easy one. I swear I feel like I need to go fix this test. All right, that says perform the indicated operation. That looks like a plus. And since it doesn't have common denominators, I would probably say it's a plus. 4 over 7 plus 4 over 21. Common denominator of 7 and 21, even though we know what it is. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and sometimes 13. 7, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1. 21 is our common denominator. 7 will go into 21 how many times? 3 times 4? 12 plus 4? And you feel good about yourself. 16 over 21. There's about 6 of these questions. You don't, if you miss them, don't what? Don't tell anybody. Because then they're going to say, good gosh, they missed those questions. 16 divided by 21. We ain't going to have to spend no money on our cars. Just general maintenance. We ain't going to have to buy $10,000 worth of audio and visual equipment to go in a $1,000 car. Golly. Or how about $10,000 worth of wheels and tires to go on a $1,000 car? Run. Run as fast as you can, girls. It's another indicator. No comments, nothing. Just dead. Like talking to a wall. 5 over 1 minus 1 over 6. Divided by 7 over 1. I think we did one like this at Friday, didn't we? And yeah, because I got a common denominator of 6 all the way across. I'm going to put a 6 here, 6 here, a 6 here, and a 6 here. Now, can anybody remember why I chose to get 6 all the way across? Because it's going to cancel out on the end, that's why. 1 will go into 6 how many times? 6 times 5? 6 will go into 6. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 will go into 6 6 times. 6 times 7 is 3 will go into 6 2 times. 2 times 1 is 2. What's 30 minus 1? Divided by 42 plus 2. And what do you do when you divide by a fraction? Multiply by the reciprocal, Hubert. Thank you, class. 6 over 44. And you cancel the 6's. And the answer is 29 over 44. Now, I know I can't reduce it because of which number? 29 is prime. So I go over here and I say 29 over 44. And you don't have to be an Oompa Loompa and wear too much makeup. Orange face, white neck. Guys, run. Fast as you can. No, nothing. Nada. Nothing. So, am I crazy? Y'all don't meet any of these people? Everybody in y'all's world perfect? But y'all just don't want to say anything. Okay.
I think I've seen any Oompa Loompas around here.
You don't see any Oompa Loompas? There's a lot of them. You just got to look hard enough. Got to look at the chin line. Look at the chin line.
Good.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Guys,
You're right.
guys, now I'm not talking about dressing up for I'm talking about every day, okay? Guys, if you see a girl puts on that much makeup every day, you need to run away. Run fast as you can. A farmer recently purchased his neighbor's farm. We'll just let that play. Make everybody feel good about themselves. Before the purchase, the farmer owned 353 acres of land. After the purchase, he owned 499. New minus old over what? Old. Do it. Joe Biden don't know what state he's in. Joe Biden. Yes, today I'm people of Iowa. I'm going to be your next president of the United States. My brother's name is Jim, and he has a daughter, and she's in Boy Scouts. That's the way he talks. Oh, come here, little girl. Let me snip your hair. $4.99 minus 353 over 353 multiplied by 100. And then there's Bernie. What am I going to do? I'm going to give you all free college. I'm going to give you all free money. And if you don't like it, I'm going to beat you up. Because I'm a cranky old man. And I don't comb my hair. Everybody's calm with that elevator music? Somebody give me that. Now, is it going to be positive or negative? It's going to be positive. So somebody tell me what you get.
41.359.
I can't hear you for my music. I'm sorry. Say again?
It's a long number. I got 41.3.
Just give me tenth. Round to the tenth. 41 point what?
4.
4?
Yes.
Everybody get that?
Yes, sir.
Let's check answer. And we feel good about ourselves. So we don't have to stay at home with our mom and daddy until we're 42. Girls, run. Really after 30. So they're still in the basement playing the game. What's it called? PlayStation. And they're 30 years old. Run. Fast as you can. Or if they play PlayStation while you're there, run. A distance from the earth to the sun, we did one like this. I'm going to move on because we did one like that. Look at the video. And we did one like this in where? In class. So there's 2 problems in the videos that talk about the rocket. I'm just going to pick one. No. Let's just move on. Okay. If your grade book, to find out what do you hit in your grade book, the session of grade book, what do you hit to find your grade over the whole semester? Day after classes, how do I find my grade? We did one like this. Let's see if I can do it in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2.0, or that'd be 20. 7 and 6 is 13, be 14. Or be minus 14, I can't, let's see. 20. It's not negative, oh, it's negative. Thank you. Negative 14. Okay. 13 then. I must have buttoned one off. Or I might just quit. Then it's 12. Whatever. That's what happens when you do stuff in your head. Don't do it. Don't do like UB does. All right. I'm going to try to, okay. If you miss a question on a test, what should you do? You should call Hubert's office 5 or 6 times or leave him an email that says hello or throw a tantrum or see me after class. How about Bravo? Although it's covered, the best way to communicate, cell phone. Hang on, they used carrier pigeon on one of the commercials for the Super Bowl last night. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that was funny, and then it got eaten by a hawk.
Yeah, my son told me about it and showed it to me on the YouTube because it came on. Because I refuse to watch NFL. They can go to hell for all I care. Okay, a computer can do one calculation. Okay, we did that one in class. Okay, so I think it came out to be multiplication, and that's 1.4, and negative 7, what's negative 7 plus 12? 5, so it'd be 1 point, be that one. We did that one Friday. I'm trying to hurry. We did one like that, so I should take that one off, because you shouldn't have two that are easy. A person earns, okay, 5% of 17, okay, this is the Walmart equation. Walmart equation, put Walmart equation, I'll tell you what it's going to be. I'll write it down for you. Because you already got the original. The original salary is what? 17.3 plus, what is a raise? Plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus 0.05 times 17.3. And that's your answer. Just like tips. Raise, tips, taxes, all those you add. And that's the Walmart equation. It's a whole lot easier to do it with the Walmart equation. I'm trying to see if there's any others, because some of these, most of these are similar problems. You're not going to see this test again. It's going to be different. Homework terminates. We did that one toward the end. How is your test counted? I take the what grade? I take the highest grade. And there's another, let's see, 2, that's 13. 5 will cancel. 5 times 13. What's 5 times 13? I think 5 will cancel. That'll cancel. 5 and that'll cancel. 5 times 13 is 65.
Yes.
Should be 65. Let's check it and see. We feel good about ourselves. Prime factorization of 66. 3 times 22. 3 times 2 times 11. 2 times 3 times 11. Now, why was that easy? Because it's made up of 3 prime numbers. Does Hubert replace your lowest grade with your final exam? No way, no how. I had a student answer that question 4 times on 4-unit tests, and he asked me at the end of the semester, do you replace our final exam? I have no idea. Idiot. All right, find the greatest common divisor and least common multiple. We did this in class. You should be able to do that one, but I'm going to just let you write it down. We're not going to do it because some of y'all are going to have cardio infarctions in a minute. So, what time is class over?
1:15.
I'm sorry. Y'all need to go. I've already taken roll because I counted y'all all here. So get out of here and have a good day. See y'all Wednesday. Send questions, because if you don't send questions, I'm going to go into new material. Hint, send questions.